Oh, there she is. I guess the only comforting thing about all this, which isn't really comforting, is that that truck's been here all week also.
Hey Jonathan, I'm calling on load 512-4774.
What's that load number again?
512-4774.
Okay, that load is not available.
It's not available. Oh, okay.
Can you go ahead and email us at RMT Freight?
Could you email me at rmtfreight@gmail.com?
Carrier packet.
A carrier packet, please.
We're not set up with you guys.
We're not set up with you. That's why we're just trying to kind of get that set up. Hello. He hung up on me.
The T-Dubs is like, why don't you just book this one? Looks like a great one. And it's,
No, I said there's no rate here, but it's only 99 miles.
there's no rate because they want you to call. And I said, is it TQL? She said, no, it's Meadowlark. Never heard of them. But I said, go ahead, get a carrier pack. What's up, baby? What do you need, baby? Close the door. What do you want? But she saw another load. Like, some of the loads are decent, like maybe make some money, but they're delivering 7 days or 6 days later. What's up, baby? You want what? What do you want? You want water? Come on in. Come on in and get some water.
What's Blue Grace? Pineville, North Carolina, Ocala.
That's another.
It's $3 a mile. It's almost $4 a mile.
Yeah, Blue Grace is another one that I will not set up with, but it picked up at 3 a.m. And it's in Charlotte.
How do you know it's 3 a.m.? Maybe that's 3. Oh, because it's military time.
Military time, man. T-Dub's learning for her own brokerage. She's got bucket loads.
It's not terrible. 320, and it's.
You're looking at dollar rate per mile. You got to look at where it's going.
Oh no.
320. Let's see, Fort Mill, Charlotte, and this is that new company, Nolan. This is Truck Smarter, by the way, guys. If you're wondering what I'm on. Again, Fort Mill, Charlotte. And it's going to right by Washington D.C. for $1,200. $1,200 used to be to Greensboro. Now it's all the way to D.C.
The rates are bad. You have to.
Rates are bad. I have to what?
You gotta get a load.
I do. We'll see.
Gotta have that content for everybody.
I'm gonna go get a Prius.
You are not gonna go buy a Prius.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we're racing cars. Summer of 2022 continues. Lucy's chilling. Somebody lost a bottom tooth. Casey, did you lose a bottom tooth? And buddy. Oh yeah. And this just came in the mail. Oh, someone else is sleeping too. Hi, Bubba. This just came in the mail right here, so let's open this up. It's a pressure temperature sensor. It goes right there on your intake before it goes into your head. And they're like out of stock everywhere. So when I was over at Hey Guys, they're like, hey, these things can't be found anywhere. This was genuine Cummins part on, I think it was eBay or Amazon for like $18.50. So they used to be $50. It's one thing in this world that's actually getting cheaper, I guess. But it was built or produced in January 2022. So there you go. We'll get that switched out. It's just something you should switch out. I'll show you it inside in a second. And it was pretty funny hearing T-Dubs tell me, just take that load. It's a good one. I'm like, there's more to it than that. There's more sauce. Give him a call. And that load's still on the board, so I don't know if that broker just read the number wrong or what, but we're going to see if we get something. But it's gradually gotten worse since Friday. So Friday was pretty bad, not anything great that was worth taking for the weekend. And then Monday was really bad. Tuesday was worse, and today is even worse. So I don't know what's going on in the industry, but something's shaking up the industry right now. So it sucks because I don't want to sit at home. I want to work during the week and make some money for my family. But yeah, Casey, I don't know why yours doesn't work, buddy. We have to send it off to Nintendo. It doesn't connect to the dock, buddy. So you got to do it on caches. His Switch. The Switches are little Nintendo like iPads that have controllers that go on the sides, and you can take the controllers off, put the thing in this little dock, and it'll play on the TV. So that's why it's called Switch. You're gonna switch it between the TV and a Game Boy kind of thing. But for some reason, casing's is broken like every other toy casing has. So it doesn't connect when he puts it in the dock. So yeah, we'll check out this what it looks like. So this is what you're looking at here. Made in Germany. And it just, you can clean it out a couple times, but it's best just to get a new one. Has a little O-ring on it, and it sits right there, and then there's one little clip with a small bolt that holds that in, and there you go. I'll switch that out. Just something you should keep on top of, but those are out of stock, so it took about a month, maybe 3 weeks to get here. I ordered it when I found out they were out of them at Hey Guy. Okay, we're racing and we're looking for loads, and oh yeah, we don't have much to decide on. What in the world could that be? Papa's over and he said, hey, I heard something. I don't remember ordering anything that big, but let's see what T-Dub's ordered. Oh, it's floats. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, she got some even more. Where's the guy colors? where's the guy floats? You got them? Yeah. Because one of Mom's broke, so she loves these things for the lake. But we didn't get any masculine colors. Again, we have one blue one. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is the only one we have, but it popped a hole in it, so whatever. You feeling better today? Got a little sickness going through the house too, a little snotty noses. What are you guys doing? Did you get? Did the tooth fairy come? Yes. Yes. Good job. Okay. Yep, we're looking for loads again today, guys. It's Thursday. We kind of put all these videos together for the days we didn't get loads, but you feeling a little better? Got a little stuffy nose. And you want to get up on me? Okay. T-Dubs is writing you guys back. Thank you so much for everyone who sends a little thank you note or a letter. We love you guys, and yeah, keeping it going. Looking for loads. Okay, so still nothing. You can see right here. Truck Smarter has a couple loads, but nothing really awesome. And there's one to Jacksonville. It was right there, and I emailed my broker and said, "Hey, man, I'll do this for 17." And the response from the sales rep was no and no. No for more money and no for even taking. He said, "How about can we get any more money out of this?" Yeah, baby. Hi, baby. You got your remote? So yeah, and then right here. You saw also that Uber and Coyote. Uber's telling me that 82% of loads are going quicker. I don't really trust that from Uber. But Coyote only had one load. Now they have another load, but 136 miles of deadhead. So what are you guys doing? Weren't you just playing a game? No? No more game? I'm just going to go put this in the big truck.
I'm going to come.
Hey, Kai. Kai, you're right there. But yeah, so no load. So we're going to try and get some maintenance done on the truck. Not something that has to be done, but it's just peace of mind for it. So watch out, guys. Car's coming. And it's a little bit rainy today. A bit gloomy. But something's got to change. We've got all this. Slow it down. Slow it down. Don't go that fast down the road. Come on. I know I have a Hellcat, but I don't drive that fast on the road. So, anyways, keep rambling. Let's get this in the truck. Here is a listing of where I got it from. It's like the price has actually dropped on it, and it's OEM. So some places still have them in stock, but the actual Kenworth dealership that we go to for the Hey Guy diesel, they're out of them. They're like back ordered. So go ahead and try and find one now. Stock one up for they used to be like $50. Now they're $15. I don't get it. That's one good positive for the industry right now. But all this investment, we'll do a video tomorrow on insurance. I renewed. It was a little bit more, but we got a new company we're working with, but it was the best thing we could have got. So let me get over there and show you guys this. So let's fire this thing up and get over to the big truck, see what it's doing. There you go. All right. Well, there she is. I guess the only comforting thing about all this, which isn't really comforting, is that truck's been here all week also. So unless he's on an extended vacation, I guess there's not any loads worth his while either. But he drives for a company. At least go get this part changed, fire this thing up. I've checked on it every day. Just go waiting for a load, but maybe one day we'll start up again and actually work. Let's see when that's gonna be. Any of you guys ever watched Monsters vs. Aliens? If you have a kid, I envision whatever Ginosaurus as being that bug. I think it's huge. Pretty sure he's still alive because the truck hasn't driven. But I want to pull this hood open, see if he wants to vacate the premises. Let's see. Now this is a super quick and easy install. You just got to do it right. Oh man, it smells good in here. I want to get working with you, girl. Eventually. Let's get that fuel prime in. We're gonna change this out and then we'll let it get up to temperature, get its juices flowing, and then shut it back down. Look for loads in the meantime. Maybe something will pop, but I am hopeful, keeping positive vibes, but something's happened since 4th of July and it's not great at all. It is the infamous 10 millimeter. It's right there. See that little, you'll see once I get this loose. It just kind of flips out of the way. Get it loose enough, and then boop, there you go, flips out. Be gentle getting it out. It does have an O-ring on it. Sometimes it'll be stuck. You can just keep wiggling it, and then you can sometimes stick a screwdriver under here if it's really stuck, but just be careful with it and work it on out. And there you go, wiggle it back and forth. O-ring's still there. Got pretty good seal probably, but she is dirty, just a little bit. Good just to get that replaced. Gives a better reading to your computer. Temperature and pressure and, stay there box. That is the new one. You can kind of see the diode in there, a little cleaner. So we'll get her in there and put it back in, connect it back up. And there you go, she is in. We're gonna hit the connector on it. Make sure it clicks. It doesn't come back off, there you go. Was quite the battle getting that O-ring on. I had to put some petroleum jelly on it and kind of work it back and forth. You don't want to hit it or smash it down. You just want to get it to go in. And after about a minute, it finally just popped in. So be patient with it. Keep your old one just for a rainy day. You never know. Electronics fail. So I will keep this one in my little tool bin and tighten down this 10 millimeter. And that's it, guys, for your pressure temperature sensor. Just something you should check, just like your crankcase filter right here is behind this box. It lets all the pressure out of your crankcase, but also filters it. So there's a maintenance free one. It's like, I want to say 70 bucks. Put that in there, because it comes with a regular like Fram kind of looking filter from the factory. Make sure you got that. Check the oil. Shower tell is doing great. And let's fire this thing up. And that part number, guys, my motor is a Cummins ISX 2250. My truck's a 2012, so 2350s came in, I think, 2013 and 2014, and then older trucks were 871s. So 2250s and 2350s are a single cam motor, but mine is a 2250. That's what that part number goes to. It probably works for a 2350 also, but I'm not gonna say that because I don't know. And as you just heard, my batteries are completely toast. So probably should turn the refrigerator off, but we're gonna put this on battery charger mode. Yeah, we got 11.5 volts. We need a little bit better than that. Water temp's 81. GreenAPU.com, guys. Check them out. GreenAPU.net, same thing. Did I have anything in here that I needed to keep cold? I did have some cheese. And it's somewhat cold, but no, that's done. So, batteries are done. You can turn your refrigerator off in these trucks with a little button over here. So, we'll keep that off now. And let this thing charge up. So after monitoring for a minute, it decides it needs to start because the batteries are low on amperage and volts. So it'll run them. It'll run it for 2 hours if they drop below, I want to say 12.5 was the number. I have to double check with Eric at Green APU and Dottie. But it'll start up and start charging us with the alternator inside the APU. Should have enough power to start the APU. We'll see though. And fire. Doesn't even have enough power to fire the APU. We have been sitting too long. Okay, now we got to jump this thing. Good old Hellcats have the batteries in the back. And I'm going to the leads that go to the APU so I can start the APU and have the alternator plus the car just dual charging. See if we can get something back to 12 volts and start this thing. But yeah, that's how long I haven't been running, guys. Sad that long. I've never had this truck just die from sitting here. This is the first. So with the Hellcat attached, it's 13.1 volts, so battery charger won't turn on, so I'm just doing climate control. She fires right up. And that'll get the alternator charging also, so we can get some juice to this thing. And it'll be nice and cool in here. Oh yeah. And nothing. I haven't seen loads this bad since when they shut everything down with the pandemic thing. So we'll see. Should have enough charge right now. I'm gonna let it sit for a while more. See what we got for volts. Yeah, we're into 13.5, so it probably would start, but I just want to have enough cranking juice, so we'll let it sit for a little bit longer. There was one load from a new broker I haven't seen before called Nolan. They have like a Rhino as their emblem, but they're $540 from Greenville to other side of Atlanta, College Park. That was $1,200 all day, 1,100, 1,000 if you really wanted to take it. So half the price. Something's got to change. I'm tired of beating the same drum and telling them that, but yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I think I'll go out to the lake house and just keep looking at loads, work on the Trans Am a little bit, maybe start working on T-Dub's Escalade. That's a big job. I got to take the whole exhaust down and everything. So, but that needs to be replaced. And the new transmission's just sitting over there. So might as well start working on stuff over there and pray that this industry, I know it's out of our hands with what goes on with America or with everything, but I think it might be an aftermath of COVID. Like they overstocked so much stuff and now they have stuff coming, but then I see mixed signals of like the ports are overslammed on the East Coast and all this stuff's moving in. So it just makes me wonder if it's the rail that's taken, and then I heard the rail's going on strike. I don't know, but it's kind of hard. I like to work. I want to work, just like you guys I'm sure do. So I want to be out here making some money. I don't want to be out here just twiddling my thumbs at home for 4 days. Tomorrow will be Friday. That'll be last Friday is the first time I couldn't get a load, couldn't get a weekend load that was decent. And then went through the whole weekend, started back Monday, and now we're going into next Friday and still nothing. So I don't know if it's just the 4th of July weekend, people taking the extended vacays for the shipping offices, but I don't think it's that. I think it's just overstocked or whatever going in. Let's fire this thing though. Hellcat power, green APU power, let's go. Almost. Cut the green APU though. I guess it said, hey, we don't have enough power. But she almost tried to fire. Let's let it sit for 10 more minutes. Okay, with Hellcat power and green APU power. 10 minutes has passed. Let's see if we got some charge. Come on, big girl. There we go. Woo. Let's get these batteries charged and let it run for a while. And that's how long it's been, guys. Been a bit since this thing has been run. Sad. Well, our bug friend is still hanging out. His eyes are vibrating. But no check engine codes, no nothing like that. That's what you want to look for after replacing any sensors or anything like that, you know. All right. We'll let it sit here for a while, look at a couple more loads, but also one other thing I want to talk to you about when you get your insurance redone, which I'll talk about tomorrow's video. Hopefully I'll have a load also. Is the updating of your certificates, COIs, certificate of insurance. Like Convoy right now, I just tried to look at a load and just even clicking on Truck Smarter, they said you can't bid on this load because your insurance. I said, really? So since it drops on the 25th, and that's when my insurance renews, I thought you gave it to the 26th, but I guess it's the day of. And I started my policy 2 days ago with the new company I'll talk about tomorrow, and it takes us a couple days to update with RMIS, which is a private company out in California that kind of like does vetting for insurance and DOTs, all kinds of stuff. And a lot of these companies like Uber Freight, Convoy, they just use them. A lot of other companies like C.H. Robinson, they want their own on file, JB Hunt, that kind of thing. So you just have to fulfill all those COIs, get certificates to all these different brokers. And anytime you sign up with a new broker, they're going to want the same thing, that they're insured under your policy. So that hasn't gone through yet, obviously. Maybe it'll go through today. But because of that, I can't book any loads with Convoy that deliver on 25th. So if they delivered on Friday or Saturday or Sunday, they'd be fine. But Monday, when the policy expires for Progressive, starts with my new company, they won't let you bid. So think about that stuff. It's better just to have like a good week or two period. I thought 5 days, 6 days would be fine, but it takes a while for them to update this stuff. So hopefully it'll be done today or tomorrow, and then we'll be good to go on Monday. So on top of not being able to find loads, we can't run them anyways because of insurance. But you can always call them and like rush the process. But sometimes talking with the customer service and dealing with all that takes a while. So We're gonna get our batteries charged up, no check engine lights, 7.5 amps right now, and just under 14 volts. So there we go. And we got our new pressure sensor going. So let's do it. And another kind of crazy thing, if you look right here, that load that T-Dubs called yesterday on that I had the clip in there of her, she's like, why don't you take that one? And I was like, well, there's no listed price. There's a bunch of reasons I told her why I wouldn't even call. It's a broker I don't work with, Meadowlark, but that load that they said was covered or didn't exist is back on the board again today. So I don't know what kind of games are going on with the industry or the brokers or what, but the one thing I can say about it all is that all the loads that I've been bidding on or looking on, or they say have been covered or have disappeared, they're back up again. That means that they're just pushing them. They don't have to move them. So in a broker world, that means they don't have to sell them. They don't have to get them moved right now. So just keep holding your guns. I know it's hard. I'm blessed if you have no truck payment, no trailer payment. But if you don't, I know you have to work, and I don't blame you for that. So I would do the same thing back in my Volvo days when I was just trying to make it. And 2019, I was hurting. I was scared. I was taking loads, $600. They used to be $1,000 or $1,200. So just to get some money. But we're blessed to do that right now in this situation we're in. But it's how long can it last before it's a huge investment that I have, and I just spent about 10 grand on insurance, and that's if it's just not being used. It rattles my brain because I like to be doing stuff. I like to have something done, and I don't want to start a project like Trans Am or her Escalade. I guess in the back of my mind, I'm thinking I got to check the load boards. I have to go get a load, and if I'm that far away from the truck, I can't really get there and drop it the hat go. I like to do it on the weekends when I have the weekend off. The truck's loaded on Friday. I have Saturday, Sunday. I don't have to deliver till Monday to go ahead and work on the Trans Am or her Escalade. So that's how my mind works. But the last 4 days has been hard for us over here at the home front because I want to be doing something. I want to work, and just sitting down with my kids. I love the home time and the family time, but I also want to provide. So I want to provide for my family. T-Dubs is blessed to stay at home, not have to work, and that's because of this trucking industry. I want to keep that going. So let's pray for good things ahead and see if things change in the near future. So before we go to the lake house, we're going to go ahead and drop off our quarter panels, our rocker panels, sorry. And we're going to hit the park first, though. It's kind of taking a little vacation, I guess, for the rest of July until they start bringing back the rates. Yeah, baby. What's he saying, huh? Oh, I didn't see him. My bad. Hi. All right, let's hit the park for a little bit, and then we'll pack up and get to the lake house. I'd rather be there doing some stuff, taking apart T-Dub's car, taking apart the Trans Am fuel system, than just hanging out at home looking at loads, you know? Get some production done. But let's first hit the park before we leave for the lake house. Did you catch a ladybug? It's good luck, you know. What? All right, let's do this. There you go, getting ready for fall ball. Some baseball going. And you are 5. You're going to be 6 in September. All right, you guys can ride your, ride your RC cars over here, okay?
What do you call RC cars?
Radio controlled, because that remote you have is a radio. Radio controlled. Ah.
Where is...
Did Mr. Butter, oh, he's on top of your flag. Jeez. All right, he's hanging out with you.
I was like, where'd he go?
My goodness. All right, that's enough. Let's not mess up the park, huh? Yikes, all over my feet.
I'm gonna let it cool down later. Let it cool down a little bit.
And we are back from the park, but T-Dub's car was already getting pretty weak on the battery. It was a 5-year battery, which they've now switched to a 3-year battery. But it lasted since 2018, so that's pretty good for a Walmart battery. Hopefully we get a little proration on this one, but it's quite the project to get the battery out. This just clips off, so once you get the positive side off, it pulls off. And then there's this support bar you see over there. Take that off, otherwise you're not going to be able to get it out. But we're free now. A little heavy. There's also this little thing on that side, so make sure you get that off. But yeah, let's switch batteries for T-Dubs. So one more step, you also have to loosen the coolant reservoir so it'll tilt for you. Otherwise, the battery's not coming out. It won't go out that way. It has to come out that way. So this has to have some leeway to get past it. Wow. Probably one of the hardest batteries I've ever had taken out besides a Chrysler Sebring where it was underneath the wheel well right here. Okay, let's get it back going. Voila. Quite the process, but we got it done. So should be good for another 3 years, hopefully. We'll see. So our side skirts are dropped off with our buddy Matt, paint guy. And we are heading to the lake house now. Look for a 3BB video, 3BB. My son's channel is right here on the right. And check them out. Should be something. I should get the... See the water? There's a pirate flag on that boat on the left, Case, and look. I see all the water, baby. That's where we go right there. So yeah, look for that video. I should at least get some fuel. See if we have a pump inside that tank. I think some of them came with the pump, some of them didn't. I don't know. It has a couple wires coming off. It makes me believe at least has a sending unit. So check for that. We're gonna get home, unload some more stuff. I took a bunch of tools out here because it's easier for me to bring tools out here than buy them out here because the Harbor Freight's right next to my house. I know I use Harbor Freight tools, but they last and they work pretty good. Never built 2 Cummins ISXs on them. And not one tool broke. So I believe in them. They're a little bit less expensive than a snap-on truck. But we're gonna head up here. We got about 10 more minutes. We'll be at the lake house and get some relaxation. Probably do a video this weekend. Probably I'll be looking for loads tomorrow. I might shoot back to the house and get something, but I'm optimistic but doubtful, if that makes sense. So I think the July going into August is just kind of, I remember it being this way in 2019. It really was when it started picking up. Actually, was when it came into August, when the Christmas rush, kind of the inventory needed to be, and people started opening up to make stuff again because they shut everything down. And then when they opened it back up, they had a lack of drivers and all kinds of stuff. So we'll see how it goes, but we need to get at least some fuel money and make a little profit. So praying for that, and glad the T-Dub's car is fixed. Hopefully nothing else breaks for a while. And we still need to do that transmission. So we'll get that going too. But right now, let's just get to the lake house. Hot's the motor? The motor's at almost 190 degrees, 190. There's 85, crossing over. Did you bring your cars in your monster truck? Yeah? Okay, take it off. Here you go. Good. Can I hold what? I can hold your line. Yes, I already threw your other line in there. Come on, let's go inside before the AC dissipates. Oh, goodness. Lake house. Let's do this. God bless you guys. Wait for the loads to get better. Not a bad retreat to have while we're waiting, right? We'll go ahead and get working on that old girl a little bit. See what kind of fuel system we need. Bought all kinds of tools from the...
To our friend's house.
You can check the fence and see if they're at home. Okay? Oh, my goodness. Can't wait for those rockers to go on there. Let's do this. Well, look who's here. There she is. Looks like the battery's working. God bless you guys. I'm trying to get this hood open. It'll release, but it won't let it all the way up. Did the same thing when we bought it, but I closed the hood to transport it. So we'll get it done. But now we got to unload T-Dub's truck or SUV. Don't forget to check out justtruckin.shop for all your apparel needs. If you need a shirt, why not buy a Just Truckin' one? And I'll get a 3. Hi, baby.
Are you live?
No, I'll get a 3BB video going soon enough.
Careful.
Oh.
Careful.
Ooh. Oh, you're pretty good. Hi, Cash. Is that battery working good? What's up, dude? Things start right up? Good. All right, guys. Well, till the next one. God bless you guys, and I pray we get a load tomorrow and get a little work done on this Trans Am. Bye.
Bye.